from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV Nightly News.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us on ntTV Nightly News. I'm Isabella Quintanilla.
And I'm Grant Greenlee. 3 days and counting, a potentially catastrophic shutdown of the United States government could come at 1 minute before midnight on Saturday. But the infighting among Republicans in the House of Representatives continues to block any progress. CNN Laura Aguirre has more.
Congress's inability to get anything done, which is what the greatest frustration of all of us have, Republican and Democrat alike.
New Hampshire's governor is saying what many people are feeling. Partisan paralysis and inter-party battles within the GOP are making progress on even stopgap spending bills nearly impossible. The Senate is working on one bipartisan measure that would fund the government through November 17th and includes more aid for Ukraine. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is bypassing that effort, instead backing a bill in his chamber that includes more money for border enforcement. Senator Lindsey Graham met with key Republicans Thursday to try and thread the compromise needle.
Make a proposal on border security, married up with the package we have. Hopefully that will keep the government open. Then we'll do a supplemental to provide more security and more funding for Ukraine.
It is not going to help security at the border if the government shuts down and people are not getting paid in a timely manner.
A government shutdown means millions of federal workers like military members, Border Patrol, and air traffic controllers won't get paid.
No money for the mortgage, for the cars, for the insurance, for the bills that we have.
I'm starting to see routine mistakes in clearances being made because controllers are distracted.
With the deadline now less than 3 days away, one thing is becoming more clear by the hour.
This is all politics all the time.
It's all politics all the time.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Now, Grant, I know the weather has cooled down a bit, but it's still so hot outside. I mean, I am melting, practically melting walking to class.
Agreed. And from what I've heard, it's only going to get worse from here. Let's go to our weather anchor, Cade Klein, to see if that is in fact the case. Cade?
Yeah, unfortunately, Grant, that seems to be the case right now. Conditions right now, 93 degrees, feels like 94. Bright and sunny skies, only a few clouds. Winds are brisk out of the southeast at 9 miles per hour. But as we look toward tonight, it's going to get a lot cooler. It's going to be 72 degrees at night, feeling like the same. Winds are going to be south-southeast at 8 miles. Very clear. Going to have that full moon tonight. It's going to look gorgeous. Please go out and look at it. It's very beautiful. But as we look toward tomorrow, it's going to heat up once again, unfortunately. It's going to be of high 97, feeling like 98 degrees. At 9 miles per hour, bright and sunny once again. Going to be partly cloudy in some spots as well. That's all I have for weather right now, but still.
Thank you, Cade. Tonight, the moon will hit your eye like a big pizza pie. Metaphorically, of course. The last supermoon of the year will hit its peak around 6 tomorrow morning. That means the moon will be much closer to Earth than usual, giving it a bigger and brighter appearance. It's called the harvest moon due to its occurrence around the harvest time in the northern hemisphere. Other names include the corn maker moon, moon of brown leaves, and autumn moon. However, our neighbors south of the equator have their own terms due to it being springtime down there.
Well, a harvest moon certainly kicks off the fall season, and that means one of the most well-known fall celebrations, Oktoberfest.
Now, while Oktoberfest is commonly known as a German holiday, UNT is hosting it right here at UNT. ntTV Ava Caldera is there now with more information. Ava?
Thanks, Bella. I'm here in the Syndicate where Oktoberfest activities have just started. The traditional location of this German holiday is typically in Munich, Germany. However, UNT has transported this festival to us right here on campus. The festival includes food, music, giveaways, and if you're 21 or older with an ID, you can sample traditional German beer. The event is hosted by UNT's Program Council and welcomes all students and residents to enjoy this free social gathering. We'll be here all evening keeping up with this event. That's all for today. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Eva. Now, speaking of food, the mobile food pantry comes to the UNT campus. See how they help those in need.
And the community of Denton comes out to party in Quakertown Park. Up next.
Did you know you have access to video equipment like DVDs, video games, and cameras? That's right, you do. Come on down to Chilton Library and fulfill your media dream. Located on the bottom floor next to the student sculpture. Hope to see you there soon.
Hey girl, you know you look good. I like the way you move and groove. I'm not sure.
All right, look up here. 1, 2, 3.
Mom, Dad, I got it.
You're right, Mom. I have.
Going to bed hungry is something many Americans face, and people here on the North Texas campus are among them. Years ago, UNT began a food pantry to help students and staff. When times get tough, that food pantry can literally be a lifesaver. Project coordinator Tristan Weller says the pantry's history shows just how important it is to the well-being of our Mean Green family.
It opened in 2015 out of a closet in the Union, trying to address food insecurity on campus. From there, we noticed a lot of demand and weren't able to supply everybody just out of a closet. We were able to move down into Crumley Hall in 2018, 2019, right before the pandemic, where we were able to get a full fridge and freezer as well as a storage closet. So we're definitely able to meet that demand now, and as it increases, still have the space to increase it.
Weller says the number of students and staff in need has grown significantly.
We've seen a significant increase every year. Last year we saw nearly 100% more students than the previous year, and we're still seeing that those numbers mimic this year as well.
Fortunately, UNT is working hard to help alleviate this program through its mobile food pantry program. ntTV's April Pearden had the opportunity to look into what the university will now be providing every month.
From fresh veggies to fruit, canned goods, and bread, these students eagerly wait in line for their turn.
So many people come to these events. We already have a line, so feel free to. And it's a way to get a lot more food out to the community.
As inflation keeps rising in the United States, food insecurity has become a bigger issue. But luckily, UNT Food Pantry has found a way to combat this problem by bringing back monthly mobile food pantries. And as you can see right here behind me, there's already a huge line of students waiting to receive their fresh groceries.
What are they? It's acorn squash.
I recently just started grad school, so money is kind of not super abundant right now, so having this is really nice because it can get me through the times when I don't really have the money for groceries.
Like Mia, many international students also find it difficult to make ends meet. Services like these put a smile on their face.
Many food for us, it is so helpful.
It's been wonderful, the overall effect, you know, as a student, when you have what to eat, it gives you a relief.
But it's not only just for students.
To staff as well, and usually we're not able to serve staff and faculty, so it's a great way to expand our reach.
The mobile food pantry will be accessible every third Thursday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Clark Park.
Bringing it out in the open, people can see that, okay, we have, you know, a food pantry.
It also reduces that stigma, like no one's afraid to come get in this line and get food because it's free food, and you should never be afraid to get free food even if there's no one there getting it. If you need food, you gotta eat, you know.
For ntTV News, I'm April Pearden.
But hunger isn't the only issue facing many Americans. The issue of mental health and especially suicide prevention is a top priority. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has just awarded hundreds of millions of dollars in grants for suicide prevention. Just over $232 million in grants were awarded to help combat suicide, the leading cause of death in America. Most of the money will go to local communities in order for the establishment and expansion of 988 suicide and crisis lifelines. The additional grants will go towards reaching college and communities and older adults. The battle for mental health has been tough in America. Nearly 50,000 people died by suicide just last year, a number that has been steadily increasing for decades. If you or someone you know is struggling, please call or text 988. There are many ways to help relieve stress and reduce anxiety. In tonight's Mental Health Minute, ntTV's Mavish Shah discovers the perfect way to spend her afternoon and take a break from the everyday tensions of life. Mavish, tell us how your trip to the Cat Cafe was in Louisville.
Thanks, Grant. I must say, it was certainly worth the drive. We often don't realize the mental health benefits of our furry friends, but visiting the Cat Cafe definitely helped me get a new perspective.
The Charming Cat Corner is the first of its kind in the DFW Metroplex, a cat lounge and adoption center where anyone can come in and for a nominal admission fee spend some quality time with a number of furry friends. It operates in the Music City Mall of Louisville, Texas. They house a range of cats, from kittens as young as 7 months to aged cats and cats with illnesses like leukemia. Each room is carefully curated with an interesting theme, for example, Game of Thrones, or a fun tropical theme. So what is the appeal of cat cafes, and do they impact mental health? Let's take a look.
I definitely think they do. Aside from those who have a cat allergy, I think that they are a great little boost of serotonin because they're cuddly. There's a chemical, there's science that shows that they boost serotonin levels.
Research from the American Psychiatric Association shows that 86% of pet owners agree that pets do have a positive impact on their mental health. Cats are not only proven to replace feelings of loneliness with companionship, reduce depression and anxiety levels, but also their purrs have long been associated with therapeutic healing abilities on the human bones, muscle, and soul. So if you're in the mood for a good healing feeling from some charming cats, head on down to the Charming Cat Corner.
I, for one, can't wait to go visit again, and you all should give it a try. I guess I should say it's meow or never. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Mavish. I love the cat pun. That was amazing. And I will definitely be checking out that Cat Cafe. Now, I don't know about you, Grant, but I'm ready for some fall weather.
Oh yeah, pumpkin spice and everything nice. Sounds like a pipe dream with these temperatures though. Kate, how's that looking?
Yeah, Grant, it's looking really hot right now. I will have some cooler temperatures in our Sunday forecast coming up. But as of right now, North Texas is looking pretty mild right now. It's in the low to mid 90s across the board. 95 in Fort Worth and 94 in Sherman are our highest temps. Look more south at Stephenville, got 91, and also Paris 91 as well. But as we look toward the region map, pretty much the same, low to mid 90s across the board, 94 in El Paso, 93 in Denton, and 94 in Austin, while Amarillo and Houston are getting a break. They're in the low 90s. But as we look at our 7-day forecast real quick, we can see on Friday we got high of 97, low of 71. And then for Saturday on game day, it's going to be partly sunny, high of 96, low of 67. Be sure to wear your sunglasses, hats, sunscreen, because it's going to be a very hot day. For Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it's also going to be partly sunny, highs in the mid-90s and lows in the high 60s and low 70s. And then on Wednesday, there's going to be storms, severe. Some of them might be severe, so be on the lookout for that. 78% chance, and then Thursday it's going to be high of 88, low of 67, 56% chance of rain. That's all I have for weather. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Cade. You know what I think sounds fun to do after this?
I don't know about you. I'm pretty hungry, so maybe like dinner?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we could go to the block party and get some food. Maybe play some games too while we're at it. ntTV's Shania Mom is there at the Denton Civic Center with more.
That's right, y'all. I'm here at the City of Denton's Block Party, a free-for-all event that's hosting a wide array of activities, people, and vendors, including City Council and other officials. This event is a combination of the National Night Off Kickoff and the State of the City event, two fall favorite activities. I'm sure you're wondering what exactly there is to do here. Well, on the back lawn of the Civic Center, there are family-friendly carnival games, bounce houses, and food trucks. Inside, there are rows of vendors doing giveaways and informationals. And if you didn't notice, in the front parking lot, there's a popular Touch the Truck exhibit featuring public safety vehicles such as fire trucks and police cars. I even heard SWAT's gonna show up. How cool is that? Anyway, this event is going on until 8 p.m. tonight, so come out, enjoy some tasty food, get some free stuff, and engage with the people of this city. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Shania. Up next, a local business takes on Denton with their eco-friendly bikes.
And an epidemic of Taylor Swift fever in the MetLife Stadium in New York. We'll have that story later in the broadcast.
And now we return to Fabric of Passion.
Oh, Hector, it will be so hard for us to part, but we must.
But, my love, what did I do? I thought we were meant to be together forever.
I am so disheartened to say that you're just not in style anymore. But you will be, to someone else, in a better place.
You're gonna shred me?
No.
I'm donating you to one of the many clothing donation boxes available on campus. There is one in the Union by the Syndicate and one on Union Circle Drive.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? I'm gonna be someone's new shirt.
I thought you'd be more distressed.
Oh, absolutely not. It was cramped in your closet anyways.
Maybe you would like to be shredded after all.
A Denton resident is going the distance with their company, Bunch Bikes. It's electric cargo bikes, and they're eco-friendly. What began as a small startup has since bloomed into a much more ambitious enterprise, with the bikes appearing on ABC's Shark Tank in 2021. Two of the judges invested in the company, helping it buoy the COVID-19 pandemic. Since then, the scale has increased, moving to a bigger facility in October of 2021 to keep up with the demand. The bikes are the leading innovator in eco-friendly transportation while making daily errands and family outings easier and more sustainable. This is all thanks to the man with the idea behind the front runner in cargo bikes, Aaron Powell. I spoke with the manufacturer of these bikes to find out what his thought process is behind each bike's creation.
You know, every time I build a bike and think about, you know, what kind of fun is this family going to have, like, and how is this going to impact the kid that's always going to have happy memories of being on a bike, and how is that going to carry over? Because anytime that I see, you know, somebody that just grows up cycling and it doesn't think of it as, oh, I'm going to ride a bike until I can drive and then I'm never going to ride a bike again. You know, I like to think that if we can create these memories of kids and parents riding the bikes together, that they're just going to see biking as something that is a lifelong endeavor, not just like a kid's toy. So.
Currently, there is a month-long celebration challenge of driving less and doing more, where you could win up to $250. Just go to bunchbike.com to learn more.
Well, the Chiefs and the Jets are going head-to-head Sunday night, and it may be a night of your wildest dreams. Taylor Swift is rumored to be attending the game, and it's making ticket prices soar. The prices have jumped more than 40% for reference. Over the past few weeks, rumors have spread about a relationship with the pop star and Kansas City tight end Travis Kelce. Neither has confirmed the relationship rumors, but after Swift's visit to the Chief game, fans are hoping to see them in person. Kelce's jersey prices have also risen 400% since the rumors have spread, and hopefully he never goes out of style. Well, I hope our sports anchor Sebastian Nava wasn't hoping to score some tickets to the Jets game this weekend. Sebastian, I know you're just heartbroken about that. With the camera, camera 3.
Yeah, no, I'm really sad about it, but it's okay. I'll just shake it off. But right after this break, we'll talk about the final battle for the AO West, UNT Parents Weekend, and how esports is growing right here at UNT. Stick around for more.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Let's get started. This is a motor vehicle. This is the blinker mechanism. To use it, push it up for the right blinker and down to go left. You're welcome. It was easy.
What does Talons do?
So I'm the Vice President of External Relations for Talons. That means that I basically oversee all the external committees. Our external committees entail our Model A, it's a Mean Green machine. So they bring it to football games especially, so every game it's kind of there, every home game. The Model A is like a symbol of UNT pride, and it's a big tradition that we are so lucky to uphold and maintain. When people look at it, they see it, and they're like, oh, that's the Mean Green machine. There must be a game today or something to ramp up school spirit for basketball, softball, volleyball, any of those things. We have amazing teams, so we just want to show school spirit for them. Bonfire Committee, which is in charge of putting together the bonfire every year for homecoming. It's kind of just a whole semester-long process up until build week that we have to put together and oversee and make sure safety regulations are followed and risk management is taken care of. Cannon Crew, which oversees and takes care of the cannon. They fire it at games, they take it to special occasions.
The race for the AL West Division title couldn't be hotter, as it is now boiling down to the last series of the season. It's do or die time for the AL West teams, and the Rangers are standing their ground on top of the division after a key game last night against the LA Angels. The Rangers took the lead early in the game off an RBI double off the bat of Adolis Garcia to put the Rangers up 1-0. Garcia followed that up with a solo blast in the third to double the Rangers' lead to 2-0. Then the Rangers tacked on 3 insurance runs in the top of the ninth with back-to-back jacks from Evan Carter and Marcus Semien. The Rangers offense backed up a stunning Dane Dunning performance, shutting out the Angels in 7 innings and throwing 7 strikeouts as the Rangers pitching kept halos on the scoreboard in a 5-0 win to secure the series win. The Rangers began a 4-game series tonight against the playoff-hungry Seattle Mariners and are 1 win away from securing a playoff spot for the first time since 2016. UNT football is set to kick off again this Saturday versus Abilene Christian as they look to overcome some early season setbacks and get their season back on track. The Mean Green enter Saturday's game with a 1-2 record and some questions surrounding the team's defensive strategies. The Wildcats are looking to overcome setbacks of their own, following back-to-back losses versus Incarnate Word and Central Arkansas. This weekend's game against the Wildcats is their last game before they make their American Conference debut next Saturday, October 7th, in Annapolis versus the Navy. Kickoff is set for 2:30 right here at Dat Stadium, so be sure you come and enjoy the Parent Weekend festivities. I know I'm looking forward to bringing my family to enjoy my dad's birthday and some Mean Green football. With new World Leagues, World Cups, and international tournaments, esports is one of the fastest growing sports in the world. One of the hotspots for growth is right here at the University of North Texas.
I think the UNT esports team has a very bright future. They're putting a lot of effort into getting good players, and so I think the sky's the limit for you.
UNT has also been a pioneer in the world of esports, featuring one of the first all-women Valorant teams in collegiate esports.
You don't see a lot of women in gaming, which isn't really good. Like, we want everyone to be included in gaming, because it's really just really fun. It's a really fun thing to do. And so seeing, a women's only team is really refreshing.
If you want to show your support for the UNT esports team, be sure to check them out whenever they go live on their Twitch channel at www.twitch.tv/UNT esports. Now that's all I have for sports. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thanks, Sebastian. So, Bella, how about a little German food and fun?
You know, that is a great idea, Grant. Let's go back out to Eva Caldera for an update. Eva?
Thank you, Bella. That's right. I've been here enjoying what Oktoberfest here at UNT has to offer. The food and music here has really pulled in a good crowd. It's been a great experience being here, socializing and participating in Oktoberfest. It's not too late to join the party, which will continue until 8 p.m. That's all I have for today. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Eva. Now, if alcohol isn't your taste, maybe free coffee will be. National Coffee Day is this Friday, and several coffee chains will be celebrating. Some Starbucks will have free coffee tastings. Dunkin' is giving members a free cup with any purchase. Circle K is giving away a cup to app users. Krispy Kreme is serving free freshly brewed coffee all day, no memberships or app required. And even coffee lovers on the road will get to participate with deals through the J Travel Centers app. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I am a coffee fanatic, and Starbucks is my personal fave. I love my white chocolate mocha.
Well, whatever y'all say. I'm more of a black coffee guy myself. Call me crazy, but yeah, it's just something. It's more my thing.
I'll call you crazy. What about you, Sebastian? You like coffee?
See, unfortunately, I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I prefer a nice cup of milk in the morning. Maybe you can call me crazy for that.
Same here. Milk, water, just the necessities, basic.
Well, y'all will be missing out on free coffee day. It's sad for y'all, but me and Grant will have fun. Now, thanks for watching ntTV Nightly News.
Join us again next week here on North Texas Television.
And line their cans with enamel, so can't be better.